Hello? All right, let's give it up for our first group. The energy was palpable from the very beginning. Some of my favorite takeaways were everyone entered every single scene with a purpose. I knew exactly who you were, if you were an elf at the beginning, if you were a New Yorker, right? If you were in the family, right? It was beautiful. And I mean, how about Santa's sleigh? Literally sleigh. Ensemble work. Everyone was so committed. Everyone had a purpose, whether you were a reindeer or you were part of the sleigh itself. That's like a masterclass in storytelling. You know, we don't have a setup here, we don't have costumes, but I was able to see every single scene, so bravo.
I'm going to say a few things, and Holly's going to say a few things, and then we're going to tag team work with you. So the elves came out like full crazy, and I was like, either these kids just overact or they're going to change. Let me make a note to say that the elves are crazy, and let me see if that changes, and it did. So that was a lovely choice for the elves, and that you changed. And then after that scene, people were exiting with intention. Like, you weren't just entering with intention, like you were exiting with intention, and that's showing that you're in the moment. The New York City blew me away. The New York City, like, everything, the streets, the subway, like, I saw all of it. Buddy did his part to sell it to me, and every single one of you created that world so distinctly. I've been in all of those places, and I felt it. Charlotte Denon sold that scene. You came out with full reporter voice, and then when you gave me, you're like, I mean, I guess I'm into this. I feel awkward and I'm embarrassed, but I'm gonna, like, you just sold that. So, like, truly, across the board ensemble stuff that was just really, really great.
Okay, I'm gonna second everything that Derek just said. I loved your opening pose when you guys went into that lift. That just, like, lifted my spirits, and it really brought me right into your story. It was amazing. And I'm gonna second, the thing that I really loved is when you moved from the North Pole into the city, it was just like we transformed. We didn't need scenery, we didn't need costumes, we didn't need anything, we just needed you. It was so clear, and that was just, I got goosebumps, guys. It was just awesome. It was really great. Great. Good singing. Really good singing. Nice part work. You really sounded great with all of that. Really well supported. All that good stuff. I just think you told the story really well all the way through. It was really clear where you were always. It was really clear that you wanted something in the scene. Every single one of you wanted something in the scene. You weren't just like creating an emotion. You really wanted something. You were going somewhere, and it was really obvious. I love the tree. The tree was awesome. The tree was like, and then when you all watched that sleigh go across the sky, I really could see it. I wish my 2-year-old grandson would be here. He would have loved it. He would have been like, where's it? That was just excellent. And where's Michael? Are you? That was amazing work, young man. Really, really well. What I really loved is I understood every single thing that you said. It was really awesome and such a beautiful place. Okay, so I think that Derek's going to work a little bit with you on one thing, and I'm going to work with you a little bit on another thing.
Can we get to right before we build this slate? I want you to, so here's the problem. When people are good, I demand more. You'll hear this if you come back tomorrow, which you will. Like, when people do well, I want more. You can't just do well and then, like, leave me hanging. So right before we build the sleigh, what do we sing on again? What do we sing? I don't know where we are. Okay, so do you know what I want? If you couldn't hear it in the back, he said crescendo. For those of you who don't know the word crescendo, that's where we start quiet and we get louder. You say the word again twice. I don't want to feel a breath between the agains. I just want one again to bleed into another again and to get bigger. is what I want while you're building a sleigh. Can we just sing it once? Because you don't just stand here and sing it, right? You're building a sleigh. Can we just sing it once? So who's going to cue us in? Whatever you just sang was great.
5, 6, 7, 8. Remember who you were back then. Let those moments live again.
Great, I'm going to help you. If you're going to crescendo, you need to start lower. Right? Give yourself space to go. You can't go all out and then go extra all out. There's no such thing as extra all out. It's all out or nothing. So, bring it back down to start. You have a thing that leads us into the again. Slip some breaths in there. Don't all breathe between again and again. Try to sneak a breath during that first again, some of you. Yeah? You'll do it. Here we go. Start a little lower. Remember where you were back then. 2, 3, and
Remember who you were back then. Let those moments live again.
Okay. I'm going to take it and call that away. We would then finesse that. That was crazy, and I loved it. We would finesse it, but that's the deal. So we pulled back so that we could get that crescendo, and then somebody in the front row just took my hearing away. one of you little belters down there. I love it. I'm going to turn over. Yeah,
I remember being that age. It was so much fun. Okay, you guys just kind of and just be singers for me, okay? So first of all, what Derek and I are doing is just icing on the cake, and it's really good cake. It is just yes. So the song, I just want to use the song as an example, and you're all singing it. Just sing a Christmas song. You know the unison part that you sing right at the beginning. Can you sing that for me once? Ready? Someone start.
5, 6, 7, 8. Just sing a Christmas song.
That's it. Good. Let's do it one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just sing a Christmas song.
Fabulous. Okay, now, could you put a T on just? So put your hands right here. Can you go? And can you feel it on your hand? Go. Good. Can you go? Just. Go.
Just.
Even more. Ready? Go.
Just.
And can you go? Sing. Yeah, so there's two kinds of releases. The T doesn't have pitch, but the does have pitch. Sing. Can you try that again? Ready? Go.
Sing
A Christmas song.
a Christmas song.
Yeah. Can you put that in one phrase with the T on and the two G's on? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Just sing a Christmas song.
That makes sense. So what? Now, question to you is, what does that do for your audience? Do you think when you yes?
Articulation, and they can understand us better.
Yes.
It
It
makes it more fluid.
makes it more fluid. It definitely does. And articulation is a great word. That is exactly what you're doing. You're articulating the story, and you're bringing the big words in. Does that make sense? I'm so proud of your work. Really great.
I have one more thing I wanted to say, and I checked to make sure that I wasn't going to put anybody on the spot or whatever. So I heard that you're sick and you lost your voice. I literally wrote down, Mom not singing was great. I snuck over here while I was working. I was like, talk to me about Mom not singing. Is she like sick? What's going on? And she's sick. She like lost her voice, and I assume that's what it was. But literally, this is live theater. You have to do what you have to do, and the most important thing is to act through the moment. And that's what she did, and it didn't matter. And if you don't know the show, you don't know that Mom's supposed to be singing. It would make sense that if the kid is singing, maybe Mom talks and Mom doesn't sing. Like maybe it's a non-singing role. You don't know. And if you don't know the show, you would never had a clue based on what you did up there. That was phenomenal.